Hey everyone, it's me, Kiwi, and welcome back to my channel. And today is a very different kind of channel. I'm actually doing a collab video, my first one with my friend Carl. Alright, he's new to the YouTube world, but we're gonna welcome him with open arms. And yeah, we're doing this collab video on the movie Suicide Squad. Check out the hat. I stole this from Carl from our screening.
That is definitely my hat. If I don't get it back, you know who has it.
Yeah, I have two. I have this one and the one at my house. So yeah, you better wait till I leave because I might not get this back. But anyways, yeah, so we did go see the Suicide Squad movie, the DC newest comic book movie adaptation. And another thing that's special about this collab video is we're going to talk about it, but it's from different perspectives. So I'm doing my collab right now, and then on his channel, he's going to do the male perspective of what he thought about the movie. So after this video, go to his channel and check it out. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description and check him out and show him some love. But yeah, right now we're going to talk about how I felt about the movie and a little bit more what a little bit more of my perspective on what I thought about Suicide Squad. Yeah.
So let's start off with first, can you tell us what did you think about the movie? You know, what was it?
Yeah, let me be honest with you guys. Let me be completely and 100% honest. I am not a comic book reader. I'm not in that world. I'm sorry, I'm very girly and I'm not into action movies at all, so I had those two things against me. I get movie screenings all the time, so I was very grateful that I was invited, but honestly, like, I didn't want to tell you this when we was going, but I was kind of thinking that this was going to be like a darkish kind of movie because it's Suicide Squad, and I've seen some of the trailers before and I was like, this is going to be too dark for my blood, but it's supposed to be the biggest movie of the year, so I was like, okay, I really want to go. My expectations was, okay, it's got to be a good movie because they got a lot of top tier stars here. Viola Davis and Will Smith got me in there, so I was like, I got to see it. But at first, I was very judgmental about, okay, it's Suicide Squad. Yes, typical girl answer. I'm like, I'm not about that, like the suicide. Are they killing each other? Are they killing themselves? Like, what's going on? Are they dead? I was that ignorant, so.
I know it's a comic book that, you know, the movie kind of stemmed from, but I never read the comic book, so I didn't know much about the Suicide Squad, so I kind of didn't have too many expectations going in. I was just, you know, looking forward to seeing a movie that was going to catch my attention, engage me, entertain me while I was in the theaters. And I think we got that.
We did. Guys, and my bias went away completely as soon as I started watching the movie. So don't judge me, guys, on my initial reaction. Like, I literally didn't do my research, and if you guys are really into the DC comic book of Suicide Squad, I apologize. I was that ignorant, and I'll admit it. So yeah.
So what did you think were like the pros and cons of the movie? Like, what did you like and what did not, you know, you could have left?
Yeah. Okay, well, I will say this, and some people might agree to disagree, but I have a lot of pros. Like, the whole movie was a big pro for me. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly, for me to not like action movies and, you know, into comics like that, I felt like I was entertained from beginning to end. Like I said, for one, I love the production. It was very entertaining, very popish. I felt like I was watching a comic book come to life. It wasn't all just kill, 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 shoot, 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 bang, 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 and kill the bad guys, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was that in there, but it had a good storyline. The characters, the actors did an amazing job, so I was thoroughly impressed. Will Smith, like, you know, he played Hancock, so he's done superhero movies before, but he just did an amazing job.
Yeah, I think they did a masterful job with the like you said, the casting. The actors actually really brought the characters to life. And they definitely kind of, you know, you could see their little personal nuances going into the characters and helping kind of bring them to life, man. Like, you know, so they had some comic relief in there, you know, had kind of you know, the hard ass kind of coming out in certain characters. So, you know, all that made it fun.
And like I said, for it to be an action movie, it kept my attention from beginning to end. So that was a pro for me. A con, though, I don't have too many, but I felt like a lot of, you know, like there was some of them that had a backstory, but some of them didn't have a backstory. It was just, okay, we're here, we're throwing them in there. And I'm just like, and I know the movie was only like 2 hours long, but some of them, it was just seemed like they just, all right, here go a character, boom, 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 because we don't have enough time. So a lot of it seemed like it was rushed, and they came together, and then they did do a good job, and they fought well together. But I just felt like a lot of it did seem like it was rushed.
Squad is made up of a number of them, so I guess they couldn't all fit it in, but like to me, I noticed the difference. So
I definitely did. And then you know me, and you kind of said this on like it's on his channel. He talked about this a little bit, but I really went in. Like in the movie, I kept saying, this is getting on my nerves. There's a guy named Croc, and he looks like a crocodile, right? But because he's the only one that really doesn't have a humanistic trait, like he's still more of a creature or a monster, he didn't have a race. You know, this was a very diverse cast, which was another pro, but the con to this character, and I'm not gonna give too much away, but I feel like there was a lot of stereotypical stuff going on that I was not happy about, and there were certain things that he said, and I'm not gonna ruin it, this is a no spoiler review, but if you go see it, and for y'all to catch up on it, y'all are gonna see it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm like, they're doing a little bit too much, it's getting a little bit out of control, and it started pissing me off. Like, I'm like, nudging Carl, like, do you see this? Do you see what they're doing to Croc? Like, this is ridiculous. So
She's not a lot of
I was like, the whole time, I was like, Carl, do you see this? Like, so Croc's character, I think they played him a little bit like, I don't feel like whoever played him, I don't know the actor, I did not do my research, but I know you did your job, but they made you a very stereotypical character, and I hated it. I'm sorry. So that was my con. That was my #1 con, and it sucked, and they should have redid his character and made him a little bit more developed because he sucks.
Speaking of characters, though,
yeah.
I know a huge character everybody was looking forward to seeing and being featured in the movie was the Joker.
Yes.
So, what did you think about the Joker?
Yeah, so again, I'm not into the DC world. I'm not part of the universe. I don't know all the story. I do know he's affiliated with Batman, so I'm not that ignorant. I do know that, and I do know Heath Ledger was the last Joker, and I know he did it. And I did see that. I did see that movie, so don't get it twisted. I don't see a lot of action movies, but I do go see the big ones. And you know, people was comparing Jared Leto's Joker to Heath Ledger, of course, you know, and especially the tragedy that happened. So it's hard to try to follow up behind that, of course. But we need a new Joker. First of all, this is a different kind of Joker. So we have this sinister, evil, demonic Joker that Heath Ledger beautifully played. I loved it. It scared me. It scared my soul. And that's the whole point of Joker. He's scary. But this Joker, I'll be honest, he was different. He was very modern. He was a gangster, but he was like he was trendy, like he was flashy. They totally twisted this Joker and made him like, he's still the Joker, but he's like a new twisted, different version, Suicide Squad. I don't know, it was just different to me.
I actually, you know, kind of took to the Joker. Now, I will say this, and this is not a spoiler, but he's not prominently featured in the movie. So if you're thinking like, oh, I'm about to go see Joker just go crazy in the movie again and be super entertaining and just like really own the movie and take over the movie, this is not that kind of movie. He just kind of has some spots that he pops up in, and he kind of just leaves you wanting more, like, you know, like, okay, the next one, like, they're definitely going to add him in. I think Jared Leto did a good job.
Did an awesome job.
All right, so tell me about who your favorite character was.
Yeah, it was Harley Quinn.
Played by Margot Robbie.
Yes, and she was actually in The Wolf of Wall Street, and Carl, when we was watching the movie, he made me put two and two together. She was actually Will Smith's lover in Focus, so that was good that they were kind of in the movie, but not in Lovers.
They had chemistry in that movie, and you could see the chemistry in this. Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Margot Robbie, yeah, she owned that role. She slayed it, and yeah, so I just love that she was my favorite character. She played her role well, and for her to be a woman and to be an action character like that, she was girly, maybe even ditzy. I get it, you know, the ditzy blonde, that's never gonna die out. But her as a woman and to be a prominent character, she played her role well, and I like that.
So, what were your final thoughts on the movie?
Yeah, my final thoughts was I was very, very pleased with the production. I love the movie, and I'd see it again. Like I said, I saw the screening, but I would definitely see it again. I know some people have very mixed reviews on, especially people who are very heavily invested in these characters. Again, I wasn't, so just for me, it over-exceeded my expectations, and I would definitely recommend people to see this movie. See it for yourself. Of course, like I said, every movie, I did feel like they threw a lot of things in with a short amount of time, so some things didn't get developed like they were supposed to, but for the most part, I was thoroughly entertained, and again, very visual. They got me with the visuals. It was very popish, it was very trendy, and like I said, all the cast, everybody played their role, and Viola Davis, I forgot to say that, but Viola Davis, she played her role like I said, she does great in How to Get Away with Murder, so her role in this film, so I didn't see anybody else playing that role. She killed it. The movie was great, and like I said, I would see it again. I loved it. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. So yeah, thank y'all for watching my perspective of how I felt about Suicide Squad. If you want to see more of Carl's in-depth answers on how he felt about Suicide Squad, go to his channel. All right, we're putting this stuff down in the description below. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know your thoughts on the movie. If you're gonna go see it, did you go see it? Just let me know. We can have a conversation down here. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, he does that on his channel a lot. Yes. Let's do it again. Let's go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I'm stealing that. I'm so stealing that. Yes. All right.